So biblical interpretation, as I understand it, is any act of interpreting the Bible through various media. So most women, or many women, interpreted the Bible in the letters they wrote to one another, or to their children, or to prominent university people. So letter writing is a place, a vehicle for biblical interpretation, where they put out what they thought about verses and texts and whole books. Poetry is something women wrote as they reflected on the Bible. Even, I would say, even biblical translation, or translation is a method of biblical interpretation. If you compare, if you know more than one language and read the Bible in two different languages, you know that there's a little bit of a difference. Or even the multiple translations in English, that's biblical interpretation, because the person translating is interpreting, should this Greek word mean this or this? And the choice does affect how you hear the text. But women wrote, for children, for adults, and I think, so biblical interpretation takes many forms. It even takes the form of the arts, right? That not in the handbook, but in the later book we wrote, we did include examples of women interpreting the Bible through music and art. There's a very famous quilt that's on display at the Smithsonian Institute, and it has, I think, 299 pieces of material, and it tells many of the biblical stories. So this black freed slave made quilts that told the story of salvation on a quilt. Wow. That, for me, that is biblical interpretation, because you see how she's interpreting Jacob's ladder story